Bonjour Madame Dipa, comment allez-vous? Hello, Dipa, hello, hello,
Hello.
hello Dipa,
Good
hello,
afternoon, sir.
how are you? Good afternoon, how are you?
Yeah, fine.
Just a moment, let me share my screen. Can you please introduce yourself in the meantime?
Yes, I'm Deepa from Chennai. I have completed my MBA. Um, I got married. Um, I'm an abacus teacher and maths teacher. Nowadays, I'm very interested to teach English, so that's why I'm joined this course.
Nice to meet you, Madame Dipa. So I'm
Thank.
Gino Martino,
Okay.
and I've been teaching for the past 5 years. Okay, and I'm also have a C2 level in French, and I'm a native French. I'm from a native French country. Okay, so today we are going to have a discussion. Hope I'm audible.
Sorry.
Hello. I hope I am audible.
Okay.
I hope I am audible. Hello.
I can't hear you properly.
Am I audible to you? Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Am I audible to you?
Yes. Audible. Audible.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
I can see the screen.
Okay. So today we are going to have a wrap up on practical conversation. Okay. So in French culture, whenever you want to start a discussion, it's obviously start with bonjour. OK? Donc, lorsque vous vous exprimez en français, toute conversation commence d'abord par la politesse, par une formule de politesse. Et vous devez vous exprimer en disant bonjour. Donc, c'est comme cela une conversation en français commence. OK? Et lorsque vous vous adressez à quelqu'un, vous devez nécessairement avoir utilisé monsieur et madame. Donc, vous vous adressez à votre interlocuteur en tant que monsieur ou madame. Donc, we only use the name of the person when we are already too familiar with the person, right? On vous êtes vraiment familier avec la personne, vous pouvez utiliser, euh, vous pouvez employer le nom de la personne. Are we together? Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes. Am I audible?
Actually, by mistake, I attend this like session,
Okay. Okay.
so I can leave now.
Okay. In French, our article, adjective, and verbs are focus on gender. Okay, so we are able to differentiate masculine and feminine gender. Okay, and nearly 1/3 of the English words have French origin, especially in the domain of diplomacy, cuisine, and fashion. Right. So whenever we're having a discussion with someone, we especially start with bonjour, comment vas-tu? So it's a friendly way to get to the person. Okay, and having to say good morning or how are you? Is it hello? Am I audible? Hello,
Yes, you are. You are.
very much.
Yes,
Cool.
yes, yes.
So
You are, sir.
we have bonjour, which means hello, good morning, salut, which means hi, ça va, how it's going, comment ça va, how are you, enchanté, nice to meet you, okay, hello, how are you, and bon après-midi, good afternoon, bonsoir, good evening, and bienvenue, welcome. Okay, so on the other hand, what's up means quoi de neuf? Have you seen any good movie? So, tu as vu un bon film récemment? What do you do for fun? Tu fais quoi pour passer du temps? Do you have any plan? Tu as prévu quoi pour ce week-end? How is work going? Comment ça se passe au boulot? Okay. Donc, we have le soleil, which is the sun. La pluie, which is the rain. Le vent, which is the wind, the snow, which is la neige, cloud, the nuage. Cloud is, we call it le nuage, okay? So whenever you want to express yourself by saying I'm tired, I'm exhausted, it's noisy, it's cold, it's expensive, okay? You have some expression of complaint. So whenever you want to express yourself, I'm tired, you say je suis fatigué, it is hot, il fait chaud, it is naughty, it is noisy, c'est bruyant, it's cold, il fait froid, it is too expensive, c'est trop cher. Are we together? Donc, we have there are some questions that we can use and you can keep in mind to ask someone about his hobby, to ask him to share his hobby. Okay, so whenever you're asking someone about his hobby, you say, aimez-vous faire? What do you like to do? Quels sont vos loisirs? Okay, quels sont vos loisirs? What are your hobby? Okay, or whenever you ask him to share his hobby, like whenever he's sharing his hobby, it's gonna be j'adore voyager, so I love traveling. Je joue au football, I play soccer. Okay, responding, c'est super, that's great. J'aimerais essayer cela. I would like to try that. Okay, so je joue au football, I play football. Je joue au golf, I play golf. J'écoute de la musique, I listen to music. Je regarde la télé, I watch TV. Je lis, I read. Je vais à la gym, I go to the gym. Je fais le vélo, I go cycling. Je fais de la musique, I play music. Je fais du shopping, I go to shopping. I go shopping. Donc, as we said in the previous slide, we discussed about bonjour, salut, pourquoi, désolé, t'inquiète, morderie, je t'aime. So, on the first side, you can see the abbreviation. So, we have a friendly way to reduce the size of a word, okay? And we use it in the family language. Bonjour is BGE, salut is LTA, pourquoi is PK, désolé is DSL, TK, TKT, inquiète, and DR, Moderi, and GTM is je t'aime. So I love you. So politely and format use, we use vous, we invited to use, and formal. Whenever you are in any area, you always keep on using to keep it safe. Only when you're with your friend or someone that you are older than, that you can allow yourself um to use tu. Okay, so conversation are often thoughtful and respectful, and here we avoid controversial topic initially. So in French, we avoid to have like unnecessary discussion, silent discussion, or something that can make the person that we're having discussion with shy or feeling like ashamed. So we respect the personal space by maintaining an appropriate distance whenever you are having a discussion, because in French we value personal space. So la bise, so kissing on the cheeks is common among friends and also in a formal setting, but it can vary around region. Okay, so whenever you're greeting someone in some region, whenever they're greeting someone, they kiss on the cheeks. So we have a cultural news unstable here, but we have when an American says, all right, French understand I did a good job. And in reality, it means it's a poor job. Okay, so there's this cultural nuisance that we have. You need to be able to distinguish. So whenever an American say it's good, a French understand I did a very good job. And in reality, it means it's barely okay. Okay. When Americans say it's handsome, I surpass it, the French understand I surpass expectation, and in reality, it means it's a good job. So when the French say it's not bad, and American understand I did a terrible job, and in reality, it means it's a pretty job. When the French say it's good, American understand it's very okay, and in reality, it means very good. So when a French said it's fantastic, an American understand is I surpass expectation, and in reality, a French almost never said it. Okay. So with this is the cultural news unstable that everybody need to get along with, so you can be able to understand the meaning whenever you're expressing yourself either in French or in English. So we have this activity that we always do, a small talk in French with stranger in the office to make yourself be able to understand it, be able to be available to practice the language with your friend and get familiar with all the things we study about today. Hello. Hello. Himanshu. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hello. Yes.
Yeah, I just finished. So should I
You just
come? No one came. It's almost
you just completed
60
your
hours.
PPT.
Yes.
Okay. For sure.
So may I leave or have to wait?
No, yes, you can leave.
Okay. Thank you.